So basically, we're going on with more Akito the Exiled story. Woo boy. All this dialogue. But it is what it is. Let's just do this. Why did my time loading for some reason? Did it break? Hopefully not. I think I broke it. Nope. Back in Narc near Slonim. Any word on the transport vehicle's return, Lieutenant Colonel Macau? I checked in with headquarters, but they say they're unable to send it back right away, so I just want to hurry up and get out of this dump already. Can't we just, leave on our own? It'd be too risky for trying to get all of us back. Well, no sense talking about it anymore then. How about we round us up some food instead? Oh yeah, we can actually get something that tastes good. We can even blow €1,000,000 on it thanks to Layla's ID. Okay, but that doesn't mean we should. What? What the? My ID entry verification was erased from the military's database. It was what? Now we can't even go back to the base, let alone buy food. Hold on now, for real? How could this have happened? Maybe someone in the military doesn't think too favorably of you. Many people don't. So what do we do about our mechs if we can't get them back? So what do we do about our mechs if we can't get back inside the garrison? We'll have to break in and take them back. And we ought to try and get the Oceanus here ASAP. I think that would lead to a lot of trouble. But if we take too long here, how's this gonna reopen the gate to bring the Oceanus back without us? We still have some time until we hit our deadline, but I suppose we really just have to risk going back on our own. Whatever we end up doing, we should find some place we can sit down and figure it all out. Poor soul. Hmm? Hmm? You are cursed, child. Who are you? Poor thing. Suffering such a curse. But I'll lift it for you. Don't touch me. Ooh. The hell's up with you, Grandma? Oh, the pain. The pain! Are you alright? You scratched up her leg. A wound like that could kill her. And we're too poor to bring her to a hospital. If only we had the... Oh, wow, these are the stupid gypsies. If only we had the money to buy her medicine. These old... Yeah, these old hags are just a bunch of money grubbers. How dare you say such a thing? You assault us, then treat us like thieves? I'm truly sorry for this. I hate to break this to you, grandmas, but we're flat broke. Yep, don't even have a roof over our heads. Seriously? Oh, come on. They're a bunch of bums. All that for nothing. Well, you know what that means, right, miss? Eh? What the heck's gonna happen? Unfortunately, we don't have enough clothes for everyone. You just have to work in what you've got. Sure. How did we end up here again? At least now you've got a place to collect ourselves. Did you forget about the part where we're being put to work? We're all done changing. Alright, come on out, everyone. Oh, look at how cute Layla looks. I don't know about this. Aren't these pants a little thin around the backside? These clothes are so musty. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing one of the girls' outfits. Hmm. They look so good on you all. Who would have imagined we'd get ourselves all these youthful servants? Nah, you look just like me when I was younger. No, we don't. Seeing you all's got me, seeing you all's got me drinking again. That's just messed up. These old ladies sure are having fun. Yeah, really. Wow, I must already be drunk. I can swear I just saw a cute little fairy. I'm seeing two of them. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's not the usual reaction. Come on now. You better get to work if you want dinner or bed. Guess I'll go reel us some fish then. You know how to fish? Well, that's not so easy back where I'm from. I slept outside plenty, and learning to hunt was pretty much a given. I'll go with you, Shion. You said your name was Akito, right? Take those buckets and fetch us some water down by the river. Hmm? Wait, let me do that instead, Lieutenant Hyuga. I can handle it. You should find a job you're more suited for, Commander. You heard him, Layla. Nice. Why don't you chop the vegetables over there? Uh, of course. So you hold a knife like this, yes? You've never done this before, have you? I'll handle it. Ooh, you're so good at that. Well, when I was a kid, it was either learn to cook or go hungry. Okay, well, I'll just bring these plates over. Yeah! What are you doing over there? Look, don't worry about cooking. Just go help with something else. I'm sorry. We got the boys doing all the heavy lifting. Take those crates of wine over there, would you? I guess this can double as training. I I'll help too. Don't touch that. They're gonna break if you drop them. Maybe just find something else to do, yeah? Well, if you insist. Apparently they're not hearing from Layla. And then Hamill wants to file a search request. For believing something must have happened. And Klaus is hesitant. Apparently, Akito's admiring Ayano's Japanese short sword. He asks if her ancestors were samurai, and she says that her grandfather told her they were. Apparently, Layla asked him to hold on to it and give it back to Ayano after the mission, since she believed Akito had a better chance of survival than her. He tries to give it back to her, but apparently she insists that he keep it instead, saying it's a sword meant for protection, and it'll protect him too. Apparently, he thinks it best if Ayano has it if it's supposed to get at this good luck charm. But she says it'll be better for him to keep it since it gets too dangerous. Since if it gets too dangerous, she'll run away. And apparently, Sho and Shion stumble upon them, wondering what they were talking about. Apparently, Ayano brushes it off and notices that all the fish they caught, and apparently Shion intends to cook it soon. They gathered around eating, but Akito, he's hesitant. To everyone's surprise, he apparently does not like fish and refuses, even saying he doesn't like sushi or sashimi. Apparently, Rio was going to headlock Akito so Yano could force fish down his throat. Silky, yeah. Apparently, then, let's see. Silky calls that they're acting like a bunch of kids. And Shion feels like he should have caught something other than fish now. Apparently, she says he shouldn't feel that way, and Cecilia agrees, saying Akito ought to be old enough to not complain about food like that. Louis agrees. Apparently, old lady won. This lady is saying she's getting tired and is going to bed, so Layla says she'll walk her back since it's late. And the old lady is grateful that she'll read her fortune for her. But she does a chance, as she had a curse placed on her by the Witch of the Woods. So this is where she got her Gios. Aw, she's adorable as a kid. She's apparently in the snow on the ultimate move. C2 approaches her and gives her the power of the king, saying he'll save her, but it'll isolate her from regular humans. However, since she's only a child, she makes it where she won't have to make that choice until she's older. Because apparently she can do that. And yeah. And now here's actual dialogue. Well, I thought that was a dream. The stones say that power can save him. Save him? Save who? Who can say? But it is someone dear to you. Apparently she heads out into the woods unable to sleep and finds Keto. Apparently she says it's embarrassing that she can't do basic chores. And he says the others are better at it because of their upbringing. She she doesn't find that particularly comforting. Apparently she finds it upsetting to feel helpless like with father, she says. Then Akito's asking about her father. Layla explains that he was Assemblyman Breisgau, the European who defected from Britannia and was a strong advocate of freedom. Apparently, he was assassinated when a bomb exploded during one of his speeches. She was 6 at the time. Dang. And then her mom apparently died. Yeah, her mom died as well, getting caught up in the aftermath, as she was the only one to survive. She's apparently grateful to the Malkaus for taking her in, but she wishes she had the strength to survive on her own. Akito says they're similar and goes on to talk about his family the night his family died. And apparently he does a terrible job explaining it because World 3. Yeah, basically this is just all. Whoever created World 3 had good ideas, but bad execution when you come to look at it. Like, dear God. But yeah, it's basically the sub part is they're using events from the OVA that you would have to watch the OVA for. But yeah, it's about the whole he killed, his brother killed everyone except him. He survived the kiosk man, blah blah blah. He should be dead over and over. He says his brother can't be saved and that he has to kill him. And then she hugs him and says she's glad he survived that day because he'd never met him otherwise. So the old lady's had an ancient PC lying around? Yep, but with holodeck to speed up the process. It should be about as fast as a supercomputer. You're such a smart boy, isn't he? That he is. Got it. Yep. Looked like our IDs were erased by whoever hacked into the army server. A hacker did this? A bad one. He left the trail leading right back to him like a complete dumbass. So can you get our ID data back? Easily, since it was illegally altered. I can just push it right back. That means we can go back to the garrison now. Then can you arrange for a transport vehicle? Of course. I'll get it approved right away. I guess that means you're going back then? It just won't be the same without you all. I bet you don't want to lose your servants, right? That's not the only reason. Meeting all of you youngins was a real hoot. Mm-hmm. I'm just glad it's over. You look like you don't want to go. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, it was kind of fun. Thank you so much for looking after us kindly, ma'ams. Of course. Now take care, and be sure to come back again sometime. Right. So now coming back. Now we're at Mekaterina's palace in St. Petersburg, the strategy room. Apparently he's saying that Julius Kingsley is saying that the conquest of Europa will be child's play, and his plans are already set in motion. But apparently he's concerned about the ghost of Hannibal and its allies. He orders Shin to help dealing with them since he fought them previously. Dang, there's a lot of descriptions in this one. Dang. Anyways, we're back at there. Apparently she's happy that Layla bonded with her team, but apparently she was worried about them. Layla said she might have liked to stay there forever, but apparently she's happy she came home. Klaus runs in saying that someone blew up a giant power plant in the North Sea. Oh, that's not good. Back at the command center. Apparently she asks for a status update on Paris, and her team tells her that the power's out for the entire city, and there's rioting on the streets. She asks who caused this, and puts a video of the person claiming responsibility. And apparently it's Julius Kingsley. Attention all citizens of AU Europea. This message is from the World Liberation Front, the Ark Fleet. Our goal is the true liberation of people who suffer under the oppression of foolish rulers. We destroyed your offshore power plant in the North Sea. Those who waste time on meaningless pursuits and wallow in unnecessary bloodshed must face the wrath of the gods. Very soon, Paris will be met with destruction. Change your sinful ways. Repent. Do exactly as I instruct, and you may be spared our wrath. Back at the palace. Apparently, Kingsley's telling Farnese's troops to march, but apparently doing so now will bring too much harm to the civilians. And Kingsley isn't pleased, saying he won't win if he's worried about innocence, and that the Emperor is only concerned with victory. He takes his refusal as a betrayal and orders him imprisoned for treason. Oh, and then of course none of them stand for it, and well, Suzaku floors him. Because Godfrey just says no. Huh. He apparently says that going against Kingsley is the same as going against the Emperor. And then Shin just tells him it's better to get along for now. Oof. Oof, that's just bad. Hmm. So they're apparently playing chess right now. Apparently, he's saying that as they play chess, he's just going to execute Farnese in front of the Emperor later on. And then, of course, he thinks that the plan is ill-advised and has potential backlash, but Kingsley isn't concerned. Apparently, Kingsley beat him in a chess match and says the game is reflecting the real world. Apparently, if Shin would have won if he sacrificed his queen. Apparently, he believes something is holding Shin back, something that he wants to protect. Hmm? He takes that meaning that Shin is holding something dear, and Shin, yeah, he has no such. Kingsley says, yeah, has no such weakness. The only one worth his life is that the only one he would protect his life is the Emperor. And then apparently he's starting to flip out, mumbling about the Tokyo settlement, Kamine Island, wondering who he is. So yeah, who the heck is Julius Kingsley? Apparently he's saying Kingsley isn't feeling well and they'll be taking their leave. And apparently he's realized that Kingsley's Zero, due to the recent tactic being similar to Zero strategies, and the fact that he has a Knight of the Round as his bodyguard. Everything just said. Yep. And then Suzaku says he'll end up dead. He'll end up dead if he keeps on pushing this any further. Hmm. Oh boy. John summons his nightmare frames, of course, and as Suzaku's calling in the Lancelot, he starts taking them out, basically. And then they're doing a he's not so different speech. Yep, now he's getting his thing, and he's wondering where Nanali is. This is where he realizes that what's called Shin. Yeah, Shin realizes that Lelouch is, well, the Emperor's kid. Right before he kills John, he apparently points a gun to Kingsley. Hmm. It is some horrible stuff. All right, back at there. They're gonna ask if what's called. Smiley contacts Layla and says he's happy that she's returned apparently. But then he hears to needed to assume the control of the Arctic state to resolve state attack in Paris. And then of course Layla recommends otherwise, saying that they don't know enough about the enemy. It's far too risky to send in a single platoon into the enemy's armed forces. And then Smiley says someone has to, or casualties will only continue to rise. So they're sending in W0 for it. Back at the staff room. Apparently Rio's asking if they're going to help this time, and of course they say they are. Yes, Tsuyo says they want to get them in their favor so they can rely on their help later. Apparently Rio and Yuki appreciate the honesty at the least. And of course Aluya asks about the curse that the old woman mentioned. Apparently it has something to do with his past, but he's only together thanks to his comrades at the least. Apparently Aluya says for him to rely on his friends more and maybe the curse will be lifted. And now she's coming to him. Of course, Ayano goes to join and he, aw, I guess, what's called Rio keeps her from interfering. Apparently, it says that she wishes she can go with them, but Akito says it's best if she stays and does a job only a commander can do instead, and that he'll come back safely. Oh boy. Now they're just doing the landing details now. So we're almost there. Episode 44, The Brightness Falls. That's not what we were briefed. That's not what we were briefed on. So the Ark fleet was a hoax constructed by Britannia. I mean, they did all this just to make the European citizens panic. It's a crafty play. We don't know just how much of this plan of theirs is all bluff. This almost seems like a plan Zero would have come up with. Yes, it does. Akito, me, Yukiya, and Yano will handle the enemies to our rear. Oh, got it. Dang. Yeah, they're not even selectable yet. Let's show them the power of Hannibal's ghost. Actually, let's just go. So we just gotta kill everything, basically. Which shouldn't be hard. Now you think about it, aura battlers should be able to slaughter nightmare frames. I mean, they're powered by aura power, which in the regular games, that aura barrier is too strong normally. You know, what are these? Just glass cows or something? Yeah, these guys should be able to finish him off quickly. And of course, he wants to fight Hannibal's ghost. Not really a smart move. I do like the fact that they're not fully relying upon the Divine Doers to make final fights or do story events. They're just doing splinter groups. I do like that about this game. Oh boy. That's all of them? I kind of doubt it. You know? I don't think those machines were manned. Yeah, darts should be pretty valuable to them, tactically speaking, but they just left drones to guard it. Maybe it's because it's so high up? It'd be bad news if you fell from this high. From this high? No, I think it's more enemies. It's probably more enemies, honestly. We'll wait and see. Yep, I think I've been waiting long enough. It's that red machine, the one from Slonim. Ghost of Hannibal. This is revenge for Johannes. If there's a manned unit here, then hopefully I was just overthinking it. So all we gotta do is just destroy Ashley. I find it funny. Unlike with the Camille situation where there are boys and girls named Ashley, not Ashley, Camille. Ashley is mostly a girl name. I mean, I've met men with girl names or names that are primarily female. Like, I know a couple of men that are named Courtney, for instance. It is what it is. Dang it, them in their 3 attack range. Dang it. There you go. Start spreading out some numbers on them. Ouch. There we go. Now we're starting to get some fight. Let's see. Let's aim for a bit and figure out things. Hmm. Yeah, the best tactic's gonna be to destroy everything else. Dang it. There we go. That leaves one left. There we go. They should do some decent damage. Okay. And now they're broke. That allow me to finish them real quick. There we go. Gah, not yet. You damn angel of death. Ugh. Akito! Die. Die. It's happening. Just like before. Die. You'll never take me. Good. Die. Die. That's enough. Don't give in to the curse. J Johannes. You killed. Johannes. Die. Gonna kill me? Then do it. Kill me like you did Johannes, angel of death. Die. Don't. Stop, Akito. There's been enough killing already, Akito. If you kill him like this, you won't be the same anymore. Don't change, Akito. Stay who you are, together with us. Hmm? I'll avenge Johannes. Go ahead. Shoot. I don't want to kill your friend after all. Get. Ugh. Akito. It's fine, Rio. Ugh. Hmm? Well, damn. All out of bullets. Just my luck. Right, Johannes? What's going on? Is it self-destructing? I was right. The Ark was a decoy. The the hell is all this? I tell you didn't know any of this? Course not. That explosion is setting off a chain reaction. There's no way we're making it out in time. Damn. They totally set us up. Those monsters. Alright. So we're back at the frontline headquarters. Lord Hyuga, our Gallia's Gandhi's reading has disappeared. So it has. You proved to be very useful to the end, Ashley. Dang. But Lord Hyuga, that man was fully devoted to you, yet you... Just what is he going to do next? Yeah, what are you going to do next, punk? 'Cause you just killed off everything. But yeah, so far I'm not liking how they're adapting it, because they're just doing the full-on events and everything. Just with the characters extra being there. Now well, we'll continue with the next part. And it's almost through. Thank you all for watching. Until the next, part of this, goodbye.